So the time has now come to paint my bare metal CavFab Rear Diff cover for my Dana 44 axle. It is completely bare right now, so I've cleaned it with some acetone, so it's really heckin' clean right now. And I'm not going to be sanding it. You're technically supposed to, but I don't really want to do that, so I'm just going to jump right into primer. I've got this lovely Not Spawn Rust-Oleum primer, self-etching primer. Oh yeah. So honestly, the painting is going to go pretty quickly. I'll probably just show you guys a few passes and then just speed through the rest of it, because who wants to see someone just apply 3 coats of primer? Yeah, there you go. There you go. So without further ado, and yes, I am still in my pajamas. And that's okay. It's Saturday. I don't care. So, before we started filming, I shook this for a good, 2 minutes. So I think we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this rolling. Oh yeah. The instructions recommended up to 3 thin coats. That is what I'm gonna do. They also said allow for a little bit more dry time if it's cold. And it is a beautiful, balmy 32 and raining here in lovely High Point, North Carolina. So I'm probably gonna do 3 coats, maybe 5 minutes in between each. Chaz was nice enough to pick up some color matched Mojito green paint from O'Reilly's. Yeah, give him a little pour, because not everyone wants to just see me do this for 2 minutes.
O'Reilly's.
I'll make sure to just put links for all of this stuff in the description box.
O'Reilly.
Copyright strikes.
Yeah, the O'Reilly paint was very reasonable. It was like $28 for 1 spray can, mixed and color matched for you.
Whereas Napa was like $72 for a can. So, never had that. Yeah. So there you go. There's the first coat. Super duper exciting. And that's it.
Neat.
Hey guys, so I realized we recorded me doing the priming, but I didn't actually say what my plan was. My goal is to have the little logo, that C, the stylized C in the center of the cover, to be black, and then the rest of the shell be Mojito green, i.e. color match to my Jeep itself. So I'm done priming right now. What I'm going to do next is spray paint the C to be black. Once that's done and dried, I'm going to tape that off, and then I'll go in with Mojito, spray the shell Mojito. Once that's all dry, go in with some clear coat just to cover the whole thing. I actually have some satin clear coat because I didn't want high gloss underneath. I don't know, I didn't think it would look super great. So anyways, and it's disgusting outside right now. It's about 32, 33 degrees and freezing rain. We actually have had some branches come down in the backyard because they get so weighted down with the ice. Anyways, there's a little bit of what my plan actually is. Now we'll get back into you guys just watching me spray paint. And if I get that done early enough today, I'm hoping I can, I'll go ahead and maybe install tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. everybody. So it is the next day. So it's time to paint the C. My original plan was to tape off the C after I'd sprayed it black, cover the shell in Mojito, and then take the paint off the C. That didn't work. The paint I originally used for the black was really, really terrible. It wasn't looking good. When I tried to tape it off, it was peeling up with the tape, even though I primed it. Anyways, stuff was happening. Instead, what I've done, and I know it's not a fantastic paint job, so... Anyways, I've got this much better black, Rust-Oleum Professional High Performance Enamel. Fast drying, it's much beefier than what I was trying to use yesterday. I'll put links to this down below as well. So I taped off the welds, and then I just painted the C black. And the C will be, so this is a flat black. So once that's completely dry, I'll take off the tape, and I have a satin clear coat because I don't want this to be high gloss. Yeah, so once I'm gonna do, I think, one more coat of black on the C. I'll let that dry, take the tape off, etc., and then I'll go in with a clear coat, and that'll be the final product. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good so far. It's kind of hard to see it on the camera, but it is Mojito. It is a much brighter, richer green than it shows up on camera, but anyways, that's my plan. So next time you see me, I'll probably be doing a quick clear coat. Anyways, I'll check in a little bit. So here's our plug, and I don't know how well it's going to be for you guys, how easy it's going to be for you guys to see, but it is kind of thicker in there. Like, you can see it's kind of metallic. It has a silvery sheen to it. Yeah, there you go. So I mean, it's collected all of the little metal shavings from breaking the gears in. So we're going to clean this really well, because obviously the less metal that's in my rear end, the better. It's kind of gunked up around the threads too. Obviously this is the portion that was being hit by dirt and stuff, whereas this was the portion that was actually inside and sealed. And it's really tough to see, but there's actually a Teflon paste OEM that would be on here. Now, there's not much of it left because, I mean, obviously my gears were changed 500 miles ago, so they would have had the plug out because they would have changed the fluid there anyways. Alright, so we're looking at the inside of my rear diff cover right now. This is the gasket we're going to be reusing. You can see that there's this lovely thick flange here.
Triple C.
Exactly. And this thing is just heavy. It's beefy. The capital F. Look at the flange thickness alone. This is actually a dent. Yeah, that's actually a dent, how it's warped just a tick. That's from a rock I hit.
So I'm going to take this tape and then I'm going to wrap a couple around the threads of this and then we'll reinstall it. All right, so I went around and wrapped that. So that's good to go. We'll install that.